Some of you might know that Wall Street will punish a stock or a company when the company does not meet the numbers that analysts expected. And that's exactly what happened to Tesla this week, because Tesla just yesterday announced third quarter of the revenue. Of course, they didn't meet the numbers that were expected of it. And that made the stock actually crashed massively from yesterday and of course again today. And of course, this look after hours, as you can see here, it seemed to be going down. So that's a sad reality. But we're going to look a person like you who invest in, for example, YieldMax TSLA option income ETF for passive income, or if you're investing in Popper's ETF in Canada, you want to see what this all means to you as an investor in passive income, because we use Tesla to run the calls. So I'm going to show you the little graph here, and I'm going to show you, and also I'm going to give you an update on the other EVs, how their stock compare to Tesla itself, and then that will give us the whole idea of the market and EV market in general. Welcome to another stock market update. This is Mr. Moneyman channel. On this channel, I talk about money, investing, and anything related to your finance, especially passive income and also growth as well. So if it's your first time, just make sure you subscribe. And if you like my content, just give me a like. So let's start. We look at the chart here. You see Tesla today, as of today, is 220 and 11 cents, when down about 9% or 9.30. And of course, after hours, it seems to be going even further down, and which is 2%. So we don't know what's going to happen after when it opens tomorrow, but it seems to be going that direction of, keep falling. And we can see a 52-week range of Tesla was between 101. So it has, within a year ago, it was way high, it was way lower, and then it went all the way to almost 300. But now it came down again. It's kind of corrected. So it might be, if you're an investor, it might be a good time to pick or not a good time. That's kind of things you need to analyze more. When we look at the volume of this stock, look at that. It's over 170 million. That's like a huge, almost 2 million. Like, that's like, almost 200 million the shares that's traded. That's a crazy. When you look at the chart, this is 1 year. You can see it was all the way down there. If you look at the 5-year chart, it's still up. 5 years ago, if you invested, you're still way up. But that's the Tesla stock itself. So we can go and also look at the other EV market. If we look at the other EV stocks, Rivian, look at the Rivian, was down, of course, 5% as well. Lucid was down about 4%. Neo was down to 278. We look at Ford Motor was about less than 2%. VinFast Auto was about 4%. So the biggest loser was, of course, Tesla, and the second one was Rivian, because Rivian is very volatile. So this is just a overview of Tesla and the similar stocks or competitors. They're all down today, so there's nothing really good on EVs. So when we go to our Tesla, YieldMax Tesla Option Income Strategy ETF, or TSLY, look at right now is 11.94 or 1%. It went down about 8, almost 9%. Same as pretty much close to Tesla. When we look at the tomorrow, it seems to be going down again to 11.82. So 52-week range. Look at the 50-week. It's between 11.75 to 21. Volume of trading was almost 10 over 9 million. So it's just a pretty big volume. We look at the total return, though, even though the stock is down. If you look at 52-week range, even though the stock is down, but if you get the yield that you're getting right now, I'm gonna show you the yield in a bit. You're still way up. You're more of you are like 50% up, or more than 50%. But what I want to show you is this. If you look at this graph, the last time this stock was all the way down was about April 25th. It was April 26th. The stock was about this particular ETF or fund was down about 12.66. So today we are going to 11.95, or if you look at that, of course, during the day, it went all the way to 11.75. That's the lowest it has been within since it was incepted. So that could be a very good time. It's very attractive if this stock, or if Tesla stock, of course, goes up again. That may give you a big opportunity to get that yield. But I want to show you something. If you're, because I know on this channel, if you're investing in this stock, maybe you might be an American resident. But if you're a Canadian resident also, because on this channel also I talk about Canadian ETFs and American ETFs, both of them. But if you're a Canadian person who lives in Canada, because unfortunately, for person who live in the US, they cannot buy some ETFs. For example, this one here is a Tesla Yield Share Purpose ETF, or YTSL. So you can buy this if you're an American resident. But if you're a Canadian resident, you can buy this one, whether you're American or you're Canadian or any person. But as long as you're a resident in Canada, you can buy this ETF right here. So if you're in Canada, you don't buy the TSLY, but you buy this guy here, YTSL. The reason why is because if you look at the return of this pays low dividend, pays a little bit lower than YieldMax, but look at the return is 86. That's a 30% more than you would have gotten from TSLY or TSLY. So if we look at the yield of TSLY right now is about 52%. When you look at the YTSL, this is Purpose, this is a Canadian company, it's only 16%. But the return, if you look at the graph here, you can see the graph actually is a pretty solid. It didn't go down, or it is further down is TSLY. So that's it. So if you are an investor who think the Tesla stock will go up, just a trend, I think this it might be a good time, because you might buy the lower price and you get the high yield. But if you think Tesla, it might keep going, you might just want to hold off a little bit and then see where Tesla stock itself trades at, and maybe when you pause and start going up again, then you can start maybe picking some shares, whether of Tesla if you're an investor, if you're a Tesla investor, or if you invest in YieldMax TSLA, then also that's a good time to pick it up. And because at that time you're looking at 50 plus on yield, and which you're getting those distribution monthly, which is pretty good. So that's all. I just want to give you an update on the Tesla stock and the competitor overall market, how it's doing today, and what you should do. Yeah, so if it's the first time, again, subscribe. If you like my content, give me a like. Thank you very much for watching. Till we meet again on next update. Bye bye.